Hello, I'm Boily Ben and welcome to this week's episode. And today we are back out on the bank and it is chucking it down with rain. Let me show you the situation that's going on just here. So I'm fishing my club waters today and unsurprisingly I'm the only person on the whole of the lakes. There's 5 lakes here and there is nobody else here apart from me today. So obviously everyone else looked at the weather forecast apart from me. Which is nice because it means I've got the place to myself, so if I want to move I can, although now I've set all this stuff up I very much doubt I'll be moving. Anyway, we're going to be fishing the method feeders today. It's now the end of February, just coming into the beginning of March, and fingers crossed the fish might be coming out of their winter sleep. We shall find out. Hopefully the carp are waking up because it has been slow to say the least the last few months. Well, really since Christmas, isn't it? Since it went cold, but now it has warmed up, but it is incredibly wet. So we'll see how that affects it. But we're going to be using Westies wafters. I've got some. I've not used either of these flavours before. We've got the Method bees, pineapple, and butric. Those ones, which are quite cool because they do, as the name suggests, look like a bee. They are black and yellow and very pineapple-y. There you go. So I'm going to be using those on one rod, and then on the other rod we have got these quite incredible purple pear drops. Now I've used Westies pear drop pellets, that's the word I'm looking for, before, and they were very good. Oh, these do smell very pear droppy. There's 2 stuck together there we go. And we'll be using those on the other. I've never used purple as a colour before, so we'll see if the fish like those. And then pellet wise, we have got to match the old bees. We've got a bag of the pineapple and butric 2mm pellets. I'm going to get those soaking in just a second. And we've also got some of the toffee orange fog, and I probably have got the sweet corn one in my box as well, so but we'll try that. That's nice and orange, and give it a bit of chocolate flavour. I find that sort of chocolate flavours do work well. Toffee, but sort of sweet flavours I find work well in the winter. Anyway, let's get rolling, let's get fishing. A bit late getting here, it's lunchtime. In fact, it's gone lunchtime, it's nearly 1 o'clock, so I better get the pellets soaking, get the rods out, and let's get going. And if you're new here, please do hit that like button, or actually no, even if you're old here, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, that's the one, hit that subscribe button, because it really helps the channel and we are growing well at the moment. So cheers guys. Also leave a comment as well, let me know what sort of videos you want to see. I've got some exciting things coming up over the next few weeks. I've recently got into lure fishing. Let me know if we've got any lure fishers on the channel, or if you'd like to see a video of me doing a bit of lure fishing. I went out the other day with my new rod and managed to catch a perch, my first ever perch on a lure, so that's been cool. Oh, Mr. Robin's back already. Right, let's get fishing. There he is guys, for regular viewers, Mr. Robin. It can't all be the same Robin. I'm not even on the same lake today. Last week we had 3 robins. Just open up the pineapple pellets. These smell incredible. I should have said as well, if you want to try out Westie's bait, I'm sure you all know who Westie is. He's a YouTuber, fellow YouTuber, and sells his own range of bait. He's given me a code for you to use. If you use the code BB5, you get 5% off your order, and I'll put the link to his website on the screen and in the comments as well. How many pellets shall I do? I'm not going to be here too long. I can always mix some more up. So it's just a case of, in the pellet wetter, set that up, and I'm going to leave that for about a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, and you can't go too far wrong with these pellets. They are fantastic quality. They do tend to stay together and stick perfectly on the feeder, so I'm going to be using those. The feeders we're going to be using, as usual, the trusty Drennan inline flat method feeders, which I like, with the mould, which is just here. And yeah, let's get the rod set up. They're already rigged up, ready to roll. Banded that on there. I think that is a size 12, I think, for all-rounder hook with a band on the hair. Going to the Drennan feeder. That looks nice. Right, Mr. Robin. Right, the pellets need a lot longer to soak, well, say soak, to soak in all the water. But I've just squished some just onto the feeder. They need a lot longer, but I'm just keen to get fishing really. So I just want to get this just out into the margin. If you watch my video in the summer on this lake, I had a cracking day on this swim, which doesn't mean to say that I'm going to today, but we shall see. Those purple ones, keen to see how these perform. I forgot to put the fog on that last one, but I'm not going to leave that out too long on the right hand rod. I'm going to have a recast once the pellets have taken in the water a bit more, because at the moment I've literally just taken them out the wetter and not given them any time to stand whatsoever. I should have. Top tip, always do your pellets first before you even bother setting up or anything. Get your pellets ready. Oh, these already feel better than they were 5 minutes ago. Oh, look at that. That just goes to show the quality of these. They've only been standing for 5 minutes since taking out the pellet wetter, and they are pretty much perfect, as you can see. And I'm going to put a drop of the old fog on there as well to give it even more flavour. I hope these carp have got sweet teeth. Look at that, beautiful. Well, that smells just like Terry's chocolate orange. Christmas. Hopefully it's going to stop raining at some point today. We have to do well to keep the rain off the lens there. Alright, let's try and get it sort of near that corner over there. Well, that's nowhere near the corner over there. What is going on with my casting? Oh well, it's going there, apparently. Mr. Robin is singing away. Time for a coffee. And sit back and hope we get a fish. I never know if rain is a good thing or a bad thing for the fish. I know there's, I think rain drops the oxygen levels, doesn't it? So maybe that's a bad thing. But will they be on the feed? It's not quite as warm today as it was yesterday, but definitely the water temperature will have gone up from what it was just 4 weeks ago when I was here cracking the ice with a log trying to fish. I think I fancy a drop of cold water in my coffee. All quiet for that first cast, so going to bring that right hand rod in and redo that because the pellets should be perfecto now. So let's get soaking wet. I've just checked the forecast, it's going to be raining all day, and as you can see it is getting nice and muddy underfoot. Try slightly better the cast this time, just going to go straight out in front towards that island. That was perfect, just where I wanted it. You know when you get that feeling that you shouldn't have bothered and it's just not going to happen today? I'm getting that feeling at the moment. Had zero indications so far, and it is not pleasant sitting here, so we shall give it another hour or so and have a couple more recasts in that time. Well, there's not a lot of point, is there? If you're not getting anything, then the bait's just sat there anyway, so might as well leave it or have a few casts around, see if we can find the fish if they're all just tucked up still. I was kind of hoping that they'd be a bit active today, but apparently not. So, come on carp, give us a fish. Make it worth our while. Just sat here looking at the bobbins doing soddle. Okay, it stopped raining, but lack of action. No indications whatsoever. I'm seriously considering moving lakes because it is just not happening here, which I think I might start to do, because we could be in for a blank if we stay here. I think, like I said at the start, you know when you get that feeling that you're just not on it here, I think as a move is definitely on the cards. There ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Second trip. Look at all this mud. Oh God. Roll on in summer. I was going to go fish the river tomorrow, but no chance of that. It's completely flooded. Even this lake looks high. But at least the sun has come out. Look at this. This wasn't forecast. Apparently it's supposed to still be raining. Well, I'll take this. Okay, first things first, let's get these rods out and fishing. These pellets are perfection now. Absolutely perfect. For regular viewers to the channel, you'll know this is my favourite swim, but for good reason really, because it always seems to do the business for me. Let's do an underarm cast again. That'll do. Right, we're back in business. Well, it's certainly not any better here, apart from we have just had a big indication on the left hand rod. Do I now reel it in and redo it? Do I leave it a few more minutes? I don't know. But it's not a good day today. Are we in? At long last. Don't come off. It does not fit. It feels like it's nodding like a perch. It can't be a perch, can it? Nope, it's a bream or silver. Let me grab my net. Well, we've had a fish. It's about gone 4 o'clock and we've had our first fish of the day. Well, you've saved a blank, matey. Oh dear. Well, there we go guys, that could be the only fish of the day. We shall see. Off he goes. Yes! We're in at last. Again, took forever. And it doesn't feel very big. This can't be a carp. Let's give me a bit of a run around there. Has it woken up? Oh, hello. It's woken up. Oh, it's a little carp. Little mirror, come on baby. Boom. Well, there we have it guys. A little one, a tough day today, to say the least. Let's slip him back. Thank you, Mr. Carp. Wrong way. Off he goes. Well, as you can see behind me, the sun is setting and it is now getting on for 6 o'clock, so I think I better pack away before before it goes completely dark. That was a tough old day at the office. Oh, hang on, I think we're in on a fish. We are we? This is what keeps happening. If that goes back up again, I need to try and get the tripod sorted. Are we in? I'm not sure. Anyway, that was a tough day at the office, but we persevered, had 2 fish, it wasn't a blank. Yeah, I think I'm going to get the rods in now, unless that one goes off, which I don't think there's a fish on there. No, I don't think there is. Anyway, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, as I said at the start, and leave a comment, say hello. I'm off now to go and get warm. And yeah, see you next time. Cheers.